Well, hello, it's Mornin. And how are you doing on this good Monday morning? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, my voice is still a little bit funny, but bear with me, we'll get through it. Um, so, let me tell you a little story. Another story out of my illustration files. So, there was a pot. There was a pot that sat on the end of a pole with a fellow pot on the other end, the two of them, and they were placed on the shoulders, the back and shoulders of the owner, and he would every day walk up the path, having filled his two pots with water, and walk up the path to the temple and water the flowers. The one pot that we're concerned with had a crack in it, and as a result, even though he would be filled up all the way, by the time he got up to where he needed to water, where the guy would tip them out and water the plants, he only had half a load. He'd lost half his load by then, the rest of it spilling out on the ground. And he was bothered by this. He felt inadequate compared to his partner on the other side, who had no cracks and had a full load by the time he got up to the top of the hill. And I realized that he wasn't able to put as much water on the flowers up there at the top when he was asked to, because he only had half a load because of this crack, this weakness that he had. So one day he mentioned that um, to the owner, to the waterer of the plants. This is apparently a Disney movie where animals and pots can talk. and the owner said, "Well, why are you upset?" And he said, "Well, I I feel inadequate and I don't feel like I'm doing my job. I only get half a load of water up to what you need to water up at the top of the hill because I'm not doing a very good job." So he said, "Well, tomorrow, as we walk up the hill, don't look up to the top of the hill. I want you to look along the path." So as they walked up the hill and he looked along the path, there were all kinds of little flowers along the path that were bright and strong and healthy and blooming. And he looked across to the other side of the path and there were no flowers over there. And when he got to the top of the hill, the owner, the waterer, said to him, "I know you have a crack. I know you do. And I used you in that position because there were flowers on the side of the hill as we walked up that needed to be watered. And as we walked along, your crack helped me water those plants." Um, was thinking of Galatians 5:22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, and faithfulness. I find it interesting that in that verse, the fruit of the Spirit, the spiritual success that we can hope to have, that we can hope to arise to attain to, none of it says anything about success. It's all about character traits. And the last one is be faithful. To be faithful. God does not ask us to be successful. He asks us to be faithful, trusting the results to Him. Now, I may have shared this story with you before as I'm thinking about it. If this is a repeat or a triple, I apologize. I've got it marked now that I've told this story before. I'm just thinking about that. But the fact remains that the Lord knows us. And when He calls us to do something, all He's asking for us is to be faithful, to leave the result to Him. He knows us better than we know ourselves. He knows our gifts and our abilities, and He knows our weaknesses. And He places us right where He wants us for what He wants us to accomplish, for what He wants to accomplish through us. All right. Don't worry so much about your cracks. You can keep trying to improve. I understand that. But um, the Lord loves you and the Lord uses you. Keep at it. Keep at it. All right. Have a great day, and we will look to seeing you on Wednesday on Well, Hello, It's Morning for our next episode. We'll see you later.